All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Set. 60 outlaw.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shoot.
Now they try the right side here. Up past the 25 to the 26. A gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Let's go now.
First down run got 5.
on.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the pass. Check. Check. Hot route. Hot, hot.
Protein spill.
He's coming.
Rock it. Lead river.
They give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Come on,
From the
set.
32 now.
18,
Here's
Gator.
1st and 10.
Record. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you.
18 Gator.
And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Watch out.
Let's go.
Now a handoff working right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
The previous run, good
General
for
West.
9. Here's
Leo.
2nd and a yard.
Check.
Snap.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in
ready.
his tracks at the line of
15
scrimmage.
15 line.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check.
Fire.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On the
and on
set.
their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Check 31.
They're going to go for it on fourth.
Recon 132 fighter. Let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Here we go, here we go. 10-2 stop.
Watch the run. Watch
X3. 218 chopper. Ready to go. Get it.
And again this time to the tailback. And he gets it down to the 32. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here we go.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Hit it.
Now a handoff here to the running back.
Run.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, at these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You're trash.
Right.
Now a handoff looking right.
It's run, baby.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
Ready up.
But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set. 180.
Here I come.
On first down, Irwin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play, baby.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk about GMs or putting together a team, a lot of times we're going to build from the inside out. If you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Play fake. Mayfield. Going to throw right side here. Complete. After one,
That's it,
7-0
We gonna
on
work.
EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch it, switch it, switch it.
Real, real, real. Regular, regular, regular. Hey, wahoo!
Mike 8. Mike 8. I'm on. Mike 8, Mike 8. Here we go.
I got you.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm coming back.
And we say it all
I'm
the
coming
time,
back.
have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
To try again after the sack.
I got you, boy.
And he's going to go down again. Ted McKinley made his way into the backfield.
Let's go.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Mike 8.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
We're on the same page here, partner, because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you learn how to play it the Madden way.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it?
Good work,
They'll put
boys.
it just
Let's go.
inside the
Let's go.
45-yard line.
42-yard line.
Set, ready?
About set to
70,
begin their next
Indy.
drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
I
And coming
got
up
him,
on
I
their
got
second
him.
drive of the
That's
game. Had the
6-6,
touchdown
bullet
last
high.
time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early
Watch the
momentum.
ship, watch the
Feels to me
ship.
like they had a really excellent week of practice, and it all
Big
came
river,
together.
big river.
I bet you it got galvanized
Let's go.
in the
Come on,
locker room
come
and
on.
pregame.
Run to the ball.
Somehow
We
I
got
think the
one
head
out.
coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they'll set up with a 2nd and 1.
Get in the weight room, son.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here we
The
go.
last
Set.
run got 9.
60,
That leaves him
Pittsburgh.
with 2nd and a yard.
Fan, cut.
Check. Crunch.
Now
Crunch.
they try the right side
Crunch.
here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down
Ready,
he
break.
goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Hey, Sam on.
We did.
Say go.
And again this time to the tailback. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening. And the Falcons push further out in front. Extra point pretty close to that right upright, but he does get it to go. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, isn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams,
You ain't doing nothing today.
they know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game,
Come on,
and typically
baby.
those scripts
Let's
go
go.
between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not
180.
very deep into their script.
45.
I think that they'll stay
Let's go,
with it. I don't think
defense.
they'll abandon it
Let's
just
go.
yet and try and generate some offense on
go.
this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's
Come
going
on,
to be
fellas.
a face mask. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Come on, baby, let's go.
They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. Allows their guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how you get...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw my side.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1
in
his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at me. Go now.
But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding
Set.
ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Blue draw corner.
Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
Fire.
They don't give it here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now.
Go back.
Hey, Charlie.
Back up. 90 is a mine.
Let's go.
They'll set up the throw. It's caught. Jones. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Go. Golf. Protein spill. Get it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And open, that's Calvin Ridley. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go now.
Get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Pilot 64. Whip hit it.
2nd and 3. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Keep on.
Ready.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd.
Check 37. Check 37.
Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his legs.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
All day.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
You're out. Leaf River.
And he gives this time to the tailback. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
No field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Ready!
Here in the
18 Gator.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Squeeze.
Check. Fresno.
Gone.
Watch that. Safe. Spot.
Run here on 3rd and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Let's go, touchdowns, baby.
A great effort there. In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Falcons push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point attempt to come here. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. In some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Come on. What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he will be brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action.
You see it all day.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one carries out of the side of the end zone here. So it's a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He'll have the first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Gain of 17 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Mike, 180.
Here we go. Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
They'll run on first down. Austin. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 50-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing, Mayfield completes it to Austin. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Hey, alert 33.
My gate.
To throw again on 2nd down.
They still playing run on me.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Sack, baby.
But no takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And overall, is a very, very fickle man.
Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains.
First down, Packers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Two tights. We got 3 down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple there as it'll leave him with a 2nd and just 3.
Double tight. Hey, we got 3 down.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking for his running back.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And a loose football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All day, defense, all day.
They'll keep it on the ground. Austin.
Run.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Nothing today.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Yeah, baby.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can dictate the pressure.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there. with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for.
Get ready,
to that
get
spot
ready,
on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Here we
The last
go.
run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get some, baby. Get some. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On the ball. Get it.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I know you feel
that.
that.
Second down play nets a -4.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to.
And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Back now here on EA Sports as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter.
Let's go.
And with things
30
looking
base.
pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it.
Right on.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.
Ready.
Not there.
90
What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Ready.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught.
Hey, running on me.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
57's a Mike.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Here we go.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And no, it's incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of field position to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Let's get it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
Oh, yeah.
The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
It's our time, guys.
Under
our time.
4
Let's
to
get off
play
the
now.
field.
Clock running. 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16.
4th
down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The Packers
Here we go.
unable to pick up the first.
Here we go.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red
On the
zone.
set.
Mike 57.
X3. 218. Chopper. They go.
Now they try the right side here. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons push further out in front. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week one. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week one. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points. They got to recover their points.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain. So now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Well, you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week one, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not surprised at all. They will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
The completion good for 3 and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Mayfield. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
Double
And
tight,
let's see
guys,
what
double
they've
tight.
come up with
We got three,
offensively
we got
after
three,
having
double
turned this target over. On first down, it's Austin, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there. Second down. On second and 11 now. Mayfield over the middle, and it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball and taking passes out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
You better be afraid of me.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Mayfield looks to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same crease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
180!
Blue Dan. Hey.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass out.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
Easy work.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable. 3 down. They've got forward on 4th and goal. Mayfield down. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside there to make the grab. And the Packers get a score closer. Zerline good with a PAT, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go!
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And 3 timeouts remaining here offensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one's all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Brown. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Tiny's Ringo. Tiny's on the Ringo. Tiny's on the go. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3
Got his
down.
man complete over the middle. It's Bush. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Come on,
Back-to-back good plays
60
have them
outlaw.
on the move on 1st down.
Get it.
Now back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm letting you know. Hit it.
They'll run it now.
You ain't going nowhere.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Falcons, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0.